Hello, I'm Eric McRosky, and we're Propola, strategic advisors for operations, working with Fortune 500 organizations seeking to outperform their competition through the heart of the business. 8 offices, 15 years experience, advice backed by science. Today, we're in conversations here in our Propola studios. An important lesson of leadership that I learned early on in my career is the importance of trusting your people and doing the right thing for your people. Too often I see leaders that get concerned because of people that abuse the system. In the health and safety space, where somebody pretends to be injured or has been injured far too many times for a reasonable person. That should never distract your focus on safety and on your people. I recently shared a blog post about my early days when I started out in law. One of the last cases that I ever worked on was one that really changed my perspective on people and doing the right things. I had to find a case of defense for somebody that had been on long-term injury, but that had suddenly been found cutting trees and throwing those logs above their head into the back of a pickup truck. It was obvious that they weren't immobilized like they had pretended to be. And yes, as a lawyer, I should have come up with a defense that said that miraculously that morning they were cured. But that didn't feel right. That didn't feel like the right thing to do. And that was something that's really important to me. But that moment, I could have decided I'm going to go against everybody who abuses the system. But rather than doing that, I decided to focus on making sure that those that got injured, that we found ways to prevent those injuries so that never happened again. I got exposed to people's lives that had changed because of an injury. People's families that had permanently changed because of what had happened. And that's where I decided to focus on finding ways to create an environment where people don't get injured. We create a system where people are making the right choices day in and day out to stay safe. I implore you, do as I did many decades ago. Don't get disillusioned by those that abuse the system. Rather, focus on how to make sure that injuries never happen in your workplace, that you create an environment for people to thrive and to prosper. That's just one of the reasons why I do the work that I do today. Thank you.